Back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my live. Welcome back on today's things that are actually going on in this world. And most of the things today I'm actually gonna so I'm talking about relationship. I'm not a relationship therapist, please, okay? I am not a certified relationship therapist, but I just love talking about relationship and marriage. Yes, because there are some things that are actually going on in our societies and the world, and once in a while you just feel like talking about it. Yeah. So on today's video, I'm actually going to talk about it and forget about the noise. Yes, here is summer and the weather is nice. Kids are playing, they're on holiday. In case maybe you heard any kind of sound, just know that okay, that the kids are playing. And I also have my doors are open. I have a banquet door is wide open because it's very warm, and you can easily hear any sound when it comes to kids playing on the ground. So you just easily hear the sound of the children playing. Yeah, estate I'm living is not it's quiet. In summer, it's quiet in winter, but in summer it's always very, so kids are very happy playing outside and the playing ground. So anyway, let me talk about it. There is a video I come across. Let me, before I dive into talking about relationship and marriage, and just stay tuned. So welcome back again. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back again to my life, and welcome back to this amazing topic today about relationship and marriage. Let me tell you, if if you are at the point that, oh my goodness, this I'm no longer going to take this any longer. If you are at the point of, oh, I can no longer tolerate this person, your spouse. If you are at the point of, oh, I can no longer see this person, like when you sight your eyes sight on this particular person, you are boiling. That means you're beginning to boil. Yeah. And the person is beginning to get on your nerves. You begin to feel uncomfortable around that person. So if you are at the point of you no longer tolerate your spouse, or you no longer have that feeling, you have you guys have strongly misunderstanding and argument, and you are at that point of, oh my goodness, I can no longer take it, both of you. And that is the main reason why I am doing this video, to enlighten some couple, to share some couple when it comes to marriage. Marriage is not do or buy affair. I think you understand. When you know that this person is just toxic, this person, you are no longer comfortable being around that person, this person is very always very toxic, the person always insulting you, the person have any little thing argument, the person will just telling you how horrible, how bad you are, this and that, gives you name, calls you name. When you are in that kind of toxic relationship, toxic marriage, I am going to suggest that you do what? Make a decision by yourself to do what? To leave. Marriage is not something that you have to buy on top of it. Even though you have children and you are like, oh my goodness, where will I start from? The children, who is going to help me out with the kids, your children, who is going to help me out with your accommodation, who's going to help me out with feeding and all those things. If you're at that point, I would suggest that you also do what? You go and seek for family advice, and support from your family, for your relative, friends, and people around you if you are not 100% stable when it comes to finances. So I am just like trying to enlighten some of our women that just want to buy on top of marriage just because you don't know where to start from. So I'm actually like trying to talk about this video because of what I saw online. You could see the videos, the spouses, two spouses that have been insulting themselves on live videos, and they were actually like, talking about, this one was saying you this one was saying you do that. On the live video, people were streaming and watching both of them, and they said, according to what they said, it's not alleged, this is happening now, and you could see the video being circulating on Facebook. So and they later said that the man later by himself and by that woman. So that is the main reason why I'm trying to do this, because if you see, instead of you both of you being arguing, both of you having misunderstanding, and both of you like what do they call it, lay curses on each other, trying to put gives each other names, call your spouse's name, you guys are like in a toxic relationship and fight and argument, and I'm just suggest that one should leave. If it's possible, let one of you leave before it's too late. Leave before you regret, and one of you might just buy and leave your children suffering. So I would suggest that instead of living in that kind of toxic relationship, and you no longer feel secure, and you no longer feel secure in that your marriage. So I am going to suggest that you leave. I'm not a relationship therapist, but the only thing I can suggest is that instead of buying on top of your marriage, or something happened to you and your family or your children, because this world there are some so like men people and people with they are very, what do they call it, narcissistic, and all you see them do is that they will find any little thing just to make sure that they pull you down. Yeah, they will say, me, if I go, you go. I understand. So if I buy, you buy. And some of them, they'll say, if I buy, you buy the children. So we don't want that kind of things to happen to you. So I just want you think about it. If you're having some issue with your marriage, I know you have gone for marriage counselor, you have gone and seek for help. Family, you have talked about it. You guys have gone to family, and family is telling you endure, everything is going to be all right, and you still keep managing, and you know that the same person still keep on doing the same thing, never change, or she never changed. Because I'm actually trying to address both couple. It's not only the male, it's also happened to the female, it's also happened to the male. So I'm actually talking to both gender. So instead of you have gone to seek which you have gone for counseling, marriage counseling, you have gone for some therapy, family are there to talk to your spouses, to talk to both of you, and things are not getting better. And the only thing that I'm going to suggest, instead of buying on top of your marriage, or something happened to you or your children or your husband, it is better for you to leave when you are still alive. Leave when you are still there for your children. So please, this is just like my advice to some ladies or women out there going one through or the other. I know this video might be a little bit too emotional, but sometimes it's also very important for us to say something that how we feel. And it's not only you are creating awareness or out there, but still yet you don't know who will come across this video, and the person will say, oh my goodness, this person, the thing might just touch the person's heart. As you understand, you might be going through one thing or another, you don't want to share your experience, you don't want to share what you have gone through, you just like keeping them to yourself, you might just come across this video and it just do what it enlightens you. It will gives you booster, it gives you energy and craft, you know, for you to know what you used to do and seek help and open up to your loved one, people that are around you that really want to support you, and go and look for help and tell them this is what you are going through in your marriage and on this, you know. And the same thing goes to the male as well too. If there is uncertainties that you actually don't want to tolerate when it comes to women nagging and wanting or the other, and instead of, you know, trying to like, you know, I know sometimes it could be lack of, you know, some women can be frustrated, some due to because children this and that, they like the burden is too much, they hold so much responsibility, they are the one to like cater for the children, cater for the home, make sure things are going well, and they're no longer like it's too much for them. So women, you know, they carry too much that at the end it makes them to nag, it makes them to like, you know, you think that this person, why you always nag? Because probably the person have been trying one thing or the other just to like tell you this is what I'm going through, try, I need some help, please help me some, you know, with the children errands, school errands. Sometimes it could be, you know, cooking, sometimes it could be one thing or the other, at least for that, you know, for that moment, for that stress or whatever, you know, just a little bit of reliefs from that person. So it can also help when it comes to relationship and marriage. So please look for help when you know that, oh my goodness, this is too much for me, I can no longer take this anymore. At least this is always the best way for you to go on your separate way in a very peaceful way, in a very like understanding and peaceful way. Because when both of you are separated, they're sure that if the man is meant for you, both of you will come together. It is always very advisable for you to do what? For you to leave. That fear of, oh my goodness, when I go, when I leave, where will I start from? Where will I, what will my children, who will take care of my children? Where will I stop? How can I pay this? How can I be able to sort out the bills to pay the children's school fees? Depends on the country we are living. In Europe country, they make everything so possible that, you know, everybody, you know, that seek for help, that needs help, gets that. Okay, when it's all for in Africa, if you no longer, you don't know, it is better you go back to your home, it is better you go back to your mother, it is better you go back to your family or your village, go and stay there for the meantime. And do you know what, from there you start up a new life. Trust me, things is going to get better. Trust me, things is going to get well. If it's to create awareness for yourself, now they have social media, you can create awareness, share your story. People are there to render some support and help, and have a listening ear, and they will render help and support for you. So I'm going to, like, you know, doing this, you know, to create awareness for the women out there and for some men out there. You know, instead of buying on top of your marriage, instead of doing something, because according to that, you give me this, if you are doing this one, this I say you are sleeping around. So come on, it doesn't worth it. It does not worth it. So if it's not working anymore, you are at that point, at the last point of saying, I can't take this. Leave. Leave for your children. Leave for yourself. And leave for your family. So the only thing I'm saying, just thank you so very much for watching this video. Hope it's going to educate some of us here. I'm still learning, and I wish to share more on my ideas, share more experience, share more things that are going through, that a lot of women are going through, and they don't want to talk about it. So if you are free or you want to share some of your story, feel free also to DM me. Or if you don't want to DM me, don't want to comment under this particular post, you can DM me. Just know that sometimes a problem share is a half solved. See you guys in my next video. Once again, my name is Kate, and see you guys in my next video.